put a little needle in that.
Oh yeah, we went in.
I did radio.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh man.
WBFJ out of Mississippi. Yeah.
Really? There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
You on the Brew Crew show.
That's it.
That's it. Hey, Promise Mangum here. NC Brew Crew. It's been a minute, but guess what? We are back in Mount Airy. Hey, came up here last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Great atmosphere. Great beer. But now we're about to test this fight out. Where are we at? I want you to introduce yourself and tell everybody where we're at.
Sure. Yeah. So you're Thirsty Souls Community Brewing. This is the brainchild of Jan and Maria Kriska. They came to this country 20 plus years ago, maybe close to 30 maybe now. And Jan is a local physician, and he's also the brewer. The recipes are his invention. So Jan has got an eclectic personality. He's also got an eclectic taste of beer. He tries to bring a very European vibe in the recipes to what we do here.
Definitely.
And so, but then also kind of balancing out with realizing where we are in North Carolina, so pleasing everybody. And so, I think we do some good things here by kind of combining the traditional type of Trappist brews or Abbey beers, that the recipes that the monks had, and bringing in a little bit of a contemporary lagering techniques and things like this.
Excellent.
So,
and where is he from in England?
Slovakia.
Slovakia?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Well, let's get into the beers.
All right. Good deal. So this first one right here on my side here is our #1 seller. We sell it 2-to-1 with anything else. That is our Cryptic Kolsch. So it's a German style, Kolsch style. So Kolsch style, the history there is unlike traditional German ales, which are at normal fermentation temperatures in the 70s, 70 degrees or so. We bring this one way on down like a lager. And so the Kolsch style is almost like a German lager.
Gotcha.
And so our Kolsch is our #1 seller. It's more akin to maybe some of the American style lagers that are popular.
Gotcha.
And so it's going to be a good, easy crossover into European style beer for most people. Come in, they grab the Kolsch, and it's a great taste.
Excellent. And I think I like the story because it's like you got somebody who's really from over there,
Right.
coming here doing craft beer,
Right.
like a real craft beer. Like I'm very, very, very excited about this. I like the color. Color looks awesome. I see the bubbles in there. I really don't know what those bubbles mean, but I think they're really good. But it does smell really good. It smells excellent. Let's go ahead and get a taste. It's light. That's light.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. It's light.
Yeah.
But it has so much more flavor than in American beer.
So again, just kind of the combination of an American lager mixed in with a little bit of that Euro hipness, as Jan would say.
It tastes like a really good Bud Light.
Yeah.
Like a real good Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, I like that. That's a good summer beer.
Yes, sir. All year round. That's our #1 seller year round. That's the month. That's the one that goes.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I have ranked beers.
Yeah.
So we're on a scale of 1 to 5, and whoever wins out of this flight is the NC Brew Crew seal of approval.
Okay, I got you.
So that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this 3.
Okay.
I like that. It's nice and light. I definitely can knock back a couple of these. Definitely during the summer because it's gonna get hot.
Yeah.
And I think this is gonna combat that hotness. So
Okay.
I definitely like that.
Okay.
But I'll give it a 3. I'll give that one a 3. Let's go to the next one.
All right. So the next one up is going to be, again, we just journey around the world, so we're doing a little tour here. This will be a stop in South America, or you could, I guess it's North America, Central America, depending on where you say this originated. We call it a Mexican lager, so it's in our backyard.
Yeah.
So, but the Vienna grain, is what is used in this, giving this light color. It's the lightest grain you can have.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very akin to other Mexican lagers. You can't do anything crazy with it. except just lager the heck out of it, give it that nice, pure, crisp taste that lagers have. So
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a great lager.
I had this. Now I remember having this. Like I said, 2 weeks ago. Very good.
Yeah.
That lime really brings it out. I mean, it is a very good beer.
Yeah.
I'm already going to rate this one. This is a 4 on my scale.
Okay.
It's a 4 on my scale.
Okay.
Why? Because I do like Mexican beer.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Negro Modelo is number 1 for me. Then I might go to a Tecate or something like that. But Negro Modelo is number 1. But that,
Not too shabby.
not too shabby at all. Love the color. Nice amber color. Like, just nice. And like, hold on a second. You can taste citrus in here. Them citrus notes really, like, are in this beer. And that lime brings it out even more.
Right.
I mean, it's just like, this is a beer.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah, you said about the Kolsch, you said something about a summer beer, and then it's like, okay, maybe that's a spring beer, and this is a summer beer. It's kind of like, you know what? It's kind of like,
you know
wow, wow, it's a summer to another level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kolsch is the spring. This is definitely the summer.
Yeah.
Like I said, 4 off rip. One of my favorite beers here. Salute. Y'all need to come out here and get one. Period. Y'all need to come out here and get one. I'm telling you. 4. Delicious. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, so, Mexican lager is our second best selling lager. Probably the number 1 ale we have. It's not a lager, not an IPA. It's going to be go back to the Germany.
Yes.
And we'll stick with a wheat beer and a Hefeweizen this time. So
Good.
what we have is our White Ghost. It's actually one of the first recipes we had as a brewery. This was being made in Jan's basement before we even opened our doors.
Oh, man.
Perfecting his craft with his home kit. And he, again, big fan of the German beers. This is another tribute to Germany with this White Ghost Hefeweizen.
And when did y'all open up?
So August 2017 was when we officially opened the doors here. But this was, again, something Jan crafted in literally the basement of his house for years prior to that.
Yes,
just making sure, because he's just somebody very particular. He doesn't skimp on recipes. He doesn't skimp on process. To him, he would rather serve people a $6 pour that cost him $6.
Gotcha.
Because ultimately that's what he wants it. Again, it's about an education. Hey, this is what brew is supposed to taste like.
That's what I'm talking about. And it's really crazy because I have been around. This is episode 14, I believe, 14 or 15, something like that. Went down to Tap Fest, been to many breweries and stuff like that, and to be in a smaller town. Now, last time I was in a smaller town was Rock Hill, South Carolina, Legal Remedy Brewing. Some of the best beer I ever had. Didn't even know South Carolina could brew really good beer like that. Did not know that. I swear on everything, this is probably the second best.
Awesome.
Second best small city brewery.
Awesome.
Straight up. So, Hefeweizen. Look at that color. I know they look all the same, but guess what? I'm telling you, the camera might be making it look, whatever. There are different colors. This one looks really nice. It smells nice. Okay? It smells clean. It's not over heavy and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get into the taste. They still got little bubbles in here too. I think that's a good sign. Not 100% sure, but I think that's a good sign.
Maybe we carbonated it, right?
Yeah. Let's get into it. I like the taste. It's not for me. I'm gonna be real. Okay? Hefeweizen. Not for me. But I like the taste. It stays with you. It lingers a little bit in the back. Once you finish it, I can still oh, okay, this is nice. But this is not for me.
I got it. It's one of the beers too. What's crazy is that the majority of our beers are unlike this in the fact that they're gluten reduced to the point where they can be considered gluten free.
Really?
Whereas with a wheat beer, we can't reduce that, so we don't use a
You know what?
reducer. So it has a different taste.
There you go.
But
Okay,
also,
cool.
You know, it's also more of that. You should get those notes of what we're looking for is notes of that banana, and it also has that clove finish.
Right.
And some people,
Damn it, that's
that
right.
Clove finish is just
That's right. But I couldn't put my finger on it. Banana.
Yeah.
Why? Why does it have the what? That's what it is. Why does it have that taste? Why
So part of that brew, part of that recipe, traditional Hefeweizen recipe, when you have that wheat mix in, when you're using the type of grains that we use and with that hop combination to achieve that traditional Hefeweizen recipe, you just got that flavor profile. I mean, it's what you shoot for. Traditionally, you know you've hit the mark when it's like, oh, you know those notes of banana are right there. Obviously, it doesn't have banana in it, but it's just that flavor should be apparent. So if you taste it, we did something right.
Let me tell you something. It tastes like that banana nut bread beer. Now, I forgot who it was, but it tastes it tastes like a light one of those.
I got you.
Excellent.
Okay.
You know what? 3.5. Gotta give it a 3.5. I probably couldn't down, all those or whatever. I'm still on that Mexican beer. But, excuse me, when you said banana, it's like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's that taste.
Yeah.
Dang, nabbit. That's really good. So tell us a little bit about you. Like, what else do you do?
Personally, me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what all the different roles and hats I wear.
I know you don't.
You're getting nowadays. Ultimately, first it's a husband and a father.
Yeah.
That's my busy time right there.
Yeah.
And then basically, just working with Jan to make this place what it can basically be. Consumes my vocational time, and so I'm somebody who just enjoys work, and whether it's doing this or whether it's I do some financial coaching. I enjoy that, so I enjoy helping other people, whether it's helping people enjoy something like craft brew or helping people enjoy something like installing a budget in their personal finance.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I enjoy a lot of different things, but ultimately when somebody says, hey, how do you identify? It's first as a husband and a father.
There you go. Hey, great answer. Great answer. But let's get to the last beer.
So the last one, man, so you got to bring it out. I got to bring it out, and even though for me personally, I'm not a big fan of IPAs. I'm a big fan of lagers, and so it probably goes into the process here of why we think the lager is that beer that's here to stay, timeless beer. And so we're going through a trend of IPAs. People like IPAs, and this is our #1 selling IPA. It's a hazy IPA. And so we call it Hazy Future.
What makes it hazy?
So a lot of times what happens is we have the essential oils of the hops that we use to dry hop, which are Citra, Centennial, and Galaxy. They're suspended in the beer. Those essential oils are suspended in the beer as we dry hop that. And so that's going to give it that hazy appearance. And ultimately, we're not using those hops to necessarily bitter the beer, because you're going to see it's not a bitter IPA.
No.
But what you're going to see is that it gives it that very citrus taste.
Gotcha. Because a lot of people are moving into that hazy type deal right now.
And
a lot of people.
So this would probably be the way where we say we bend to kind of what the market demand is.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, hey, you want that? Okay, let's just do that, because it's easy to do to the point of like it takes ingredients we already have for some of our other beers, right? So it's not off the wall recipe, but it's also one that we took a lot of pride. Like this is its 6th or 7th
good
brew, So each time we're just getting, every time we pull it out, we're like, man, we did it right this time. And then the next time it's like, oh, we did it better this time. And the next time, so each rendition of the hazy IPA, the hazy future that we do, we craft it each time. And so this is like I said, the 6th or 7th edition. And if you go by sales, this is our #2 seller. So,
y'all don't deviate from the recipe too much, do you?
So again, so these recipes came from trial and error in the basement of Jan Kriska's house.
Gotcha.
Right? So he just took these traditional recipes, most of which came from the European style, not necessarily from an American style, and then he's kind of modified them with his, again, we're talking about a licensed physician here, so if somebody understands chemistry, right, it's going to probably be him, spending all these years in organic chem, right? So he's fine-tuned this with his little mad scientist routine in the basement, And what it's taken on is it's taken on his personality and his flavor profile, because for him it's kind of like, ultimately, I want to be able to enjoy this. That's what he's saying.
Definitely.
And so this is each time based on what he wants to tweak it. He's taken that recipe and made it his own.
That's what I'm talking about. But let's get into it. It's already hazy. I can definitely see that. Let's just go ahead and taste it. Let's just go ahead and taste it. Very floral though.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know it's not IPA. Very floral. Very floral. Damn. That's good. That's good. That's great. Damn. He really did that. Do y'all go out for awards? Damn, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
It's good.
Do y'all do
It's not, so for us, it's about this location. It's not about out there. But so, I mean, not to have that profile, but we're more of a come and see than a go and tell.
Got
And so that's where it is for us.
Exactly.
So mass distribution and stuff like that is not where we're at. You want to come here, taste it here. This is the environment. Again, Thirsty Souls Community Brewing. Communities our middle name.
Yeah.
We take that serious because we want you to come be a part of the community. The story behind the beer affects the taste of the beer. That's our story.
y'all, because brands are a really big thing for y'all. I gotta take a little side note real quick. When I mean brand is a big thing, this is what their fight came on. Thirsty Souls Community is the state of North Carolina. I've been to a couple breweries. Nobody has had a flight holder like that. And it looks like is this handmade?
And so so this is going to be a laser edge.
But somebody actually had to come up and think about this, and y'all actually had to do that.
Yeah.
It's not like just a little, hey, here you go, here goes a little wood. And
Again, hey, for us, using local, this is a local company. Laser Edge is out of Mount Airy. They crafted this for us, came up with the design, and we were like, absolutely, we're going to use it.
Y'all take brand very seriously.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
We wanted to kind of be the first in flight.
Oh no. Hey, no. Hey, they are not playing. Look, Thirsty Souls. They're not playing. Let's get to this later. I'm gonna give this, honestly, a 4. So that means we're tied up. For personal preference, I gotta go with the Mexican lager.
Yeah.
This is really good. I gotta go with the Mexican. Okay? That's tonight's NC Brew Crew seal of approval. The Mexican lager.
Mexican lager. South of the Wall Mexican lager.
South of the Wall Mexican lager. Hey. Do you have anything else to tell the people?
No, I mean, we have a variety of other beers. We were able to show 4. I picked them based on what was popular, the 4 most popular. But, that 5 through 18 is all pretty tight.
There you go.
Whether it comes to the Black Toe IPA we have, which is, we call it the Gateway IPA.
There you go.
Or some of the dark wheat we have.
Yeah.
So now we feature a summer sipping sour bar as well. So
cool.
With barrel aged sour. So little stuff like this. What we could get to tonight was our flagships.
They're good. They're good. But that Mexican lager, that's number 1.
Good.
Y'all did that. Y'all did that, man. Anyway, Promise Mangum. Up here, I would say down here, but I'm from Winston, so I had to come up here. Up here in my area. Hey, Thirsty Souls Community Brew. Hey, some of the best beer I've ever tasted. Straight up. Hey, I will be back. If you're ever in my area, come see us. That's why I have to say us, because it's a community.
That's right.
Got down with part of the community.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. Once in, always in.
Hey, that's it.
Thank you, Promise. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, what's up? Promise Mangum, NC Brew Crew. We'll see y'all a little bit later. Peace.